Ms. Ross, we're not having a problem with the streaming, are we?
I don't believe so.
Okay. All right, then I'll wait for the cue.
Yes.
Stacy, do you know if we're ready to go?
Frank will confirm it with Judge Gish. I actually don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to a virtual world, ladies and gentlemen. The Appellate Division, First Department is now in session. My colleagues and I would like to welcome you all to these virtual admission ceremonies. Ms. Guerrero, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Ms. Schwartz, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
We're happy to have you aboard.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Good morning, and may it please the court. I, Sharon Schwartz, staff counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored this morning to present to the court 25 applicants for admission to the bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each applicant appearing here today. Accordingly, on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant appearing here this morning does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York, and therefore I do hereby move for their admission.
Thank you. Before I rule on the motion, Ms. Schwartz, I want to take this opportunity to thank the members of the Committee on Character and Fitness for the excellent job that they have done to ensure that the candidates that are presented here today are all well qualified for admission. We believe that the committee's work is incredibly important, and they honor us by serving pro bono, and the work is greatly appreciated by the justices. I'd ask you to please relate this message to the committee members.
I will. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now let's turn to the motion before the court. Justice Cardozo famously said, "Justice delayed is justice denied," and I am happy to say that there will be no denial of justice today because my colleagues have authorized me to grant the motion forthwith. The oath of office will now be administered by Margaret Soa, the clerk of the court.
Good morning, Justice Gish. Good morning, candidates. Please raise your right hand. I'm going to recite the oath in the form of a question. When I'm done, I will ask you to respond by saying, "I do." Do you solemnly swear or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Attorney and Counselor at Law according to the best of your ability? Please unmute and respond by saying, "I do."
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Congratulations, attorneys. Please remute your mics.
Congratulations. You are now officially lawyers. I'm going to ask my colleagues to please unmute their microphones so we can give you a hearty round of applause. It is our custom here at the Appellate Division for one of the justices to give you some welcoming words, and today that honor falls to me. So it's my privilege to address you on this important occasion of your admission to the practice of law in the state of New York. I cannot help but remark, however, on the uniqueness of this virtual ceremony, reflecting a time in which we live in, a time in which you are all professionally coming of age. I have to keep asking myself, though, what are we to make of this? A year ago, you could have expected that your admission to practice law in New York State would take place in our beautiful and historic courtroom. You could have invited your loved ones to be here to mark this personal, wonderful occasion with you. Yet today, you can only see a picture of that courtroom behind us, and your guests may watch this event as it streams to their home computers. And by the way, none of us would be facing tech issues logging in or logging on, and that includes the justices. I believe, however, that your rite of passage taking place in this virtual world is no less meaningful, no less historic, and no less hopeful than if it had occurred in a brick and mortar courthouse. Although these virtual admissions are an outgrowth of the current health pandemic, who is to say that they aren't the beginning of a legal world in which virtual access to each other and court proceedings are our future? A future in which all people, no matter who or where they are, can pursue and obtain justice. So even in this virtual world, although we are physically apart, we all stand together in our pursuit of justice. This virtual ceremony is actually a reminder that you are the attorneys who will have the responsibility and challenge of a profession being reshaped by a modern society. You are the lawyers who will grapple with the emerging legal issues and ethical issues associated with technology, such as virtual court, new forms of contract formation via blockchain, social networking, and artificial intelligence doing the work once done by attorneys, and do I dare say, judges. You will define the consequent privacy and free speech issues that have arisen in this technologically driven society. I urge you to approach these complicated issues adhering to the time-honored ethics of the legal profession, the traditions of honesty, diligence, and loyalty to one's own client. I also want to remind you that although this ceremony represents a great personal accomplishment by each of you, your greatest accomplishments still lay before you. Make the most of the future to accomplish your goals. I am proud to say that lawyers are leaders in society. They have historically been and continue to be participants in our human struggle to repair the world. I encourage your path forward with the words of the Honorable Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Fight for things you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. Although this virtual ceremony arises out of crisis, I also want to leave you with inspiring advice from a great scientist. Albert Einstein once said that in the midst of great crisis lies great opportunity. Great opportunity awaits you all. I congratulate you and wish you well on your journey. This session of the Appellate Division is now concluded. Thank you.
The justices will now log off. Everyone else, please stay on the call. Congratulations to all the new attorneys. Does anybody have any questions? No? All right. Congratulations. Enjoy your day.